mysterious story.
There is no doubt that worry is our natural first reaction to a perceived threat, and it is the forerunner to fear. When we go through these videos, please let me know which ones made you the most nervous and why. Number 10. Even though this man only wished 3 teeth extracted, the dentist completely carried out the procedure carelessly. Please listen to his story and share with me how someone could get rid of every tooth in a patient's head by accident.
My gums with the numbing gel. They took the first 3 that I asked them to, and then they just kept going.
I can't imagine how any competent dentist could make such a blunder. I mean, what type of situation is in need of a patient to have all of their teeth extracted, and, more importantly, wouldn't the dentist notice that they are getting rid of healthy teeth at some point? Hearing his reaction makes me nervous, and I'm not sure whether I'll ever be able to have a secure feeling during my next checkup. I am deeply regretful that this took place for him. And I'm hoping that he is going to get new teeth and resume his semi-normal life.
I don't know how she's gonna look at me, and I don't know how the rest of my friends are gonna look at me now.
Number 9. When the police arrive, they discover a mother of 2 who is seeing things on the roof while keeping her 2 children. She doesn't seem to trust anything anyone says and believes that everyone is out to get her. It is now up to them to safely take everyone down. They make their way up to the narrow ledge, where there is barely enough room for a grown man to get up. She is in such a panicked, delusory state that even a legitimate badge and uniform are insufficient to persuade her. My interpretation of this scene is that she believes he is putting away his badge too quickly, which leads her to believe it is a forgery.
How is your badge?
There you go.
Okay, really?
Yeah, real.
No, really, let me see.
Yeah, right here. See? It says police.
Sergeant?
Yeah.
Despite the fact that she eventually believes he is genuine, after that, she believes his partner is a forger. After that, she becomes very anxious when she reads his name tag aloud.
No,
Yeah.
who are you? Point blank? Point blank? Body adventure? No, point blank!
Although I believe his name is Blaine Point or something similar, I'm not sure what it means to her. Moreover, it appears that she refers to him as a body avenger, no matter what that means. At this point, she is so agitated that she may lose her balance, thus the police must use their arms to grab the children and engage in a terrifying tug of war. The poor child has an adult pulling on each of his or her arms. This is most likely a terrifying situation for them. The police eventually win and force the children to go to prison, who will most likely not see their mother again until they are well into their adolescent years, if ever. Number 8. It is not long ago, American ambassadors stationed in Cuba were struck by ultrasonic sound frequencies that rendered them paralyzed. And there is not anybody that is aware of who did it or how they did it. All they have ideas is that someone pointed sonic devices at him, which produced the following sound. Before I allow you to listen, I must state that I am not in charge of any damage to your hearing or mental capacity that this next video may cause. You should only watch at your own risk. This is what happened on that fateful day. Despite the fact that I am not aware of you, hearing even a short clip of that sound did not make me feel good. Then I can only imagine the effects of a sustained sonic blast on a person's overall health. Even though the government is attempting to give an explanation of this as a loud variety of Cuba cricket, that doesn't appear right to me. It does not appear that there is just any way for this noise to be made by a normal insect. Number 7. It is certain that this 2-minute video depicts a contingent lunatic losing his mind in a room full of trash. Anyone would be concerned by the way he makes noises to himself and slaps at the wall.
Tutorial.
The room is so filthy that I believe only people with serious problems would be down here. When he finally stops thrashing around long enough to speak, his voice is childish and distant. During this part, it seems that he's crawling on his hands and knees, saying it's too long, no matter what that means.
Tutorial.
Number 6. They seem to create this video solely to make whoever watches it feel extremely uneasy. A girl is getting up in the middle of an abandoned schoolyard, followed by a twisted writing utensil named Pencil Face, who has eyes spaced far apart and a devastating broad smile. Because some people report feeling hypnotized in the comments, I believe they may be playing subliminal messages no matter when they show Pencil Face. Despite the fact that there are numerous scenes to pick from, perhaps someone can tell me if they saw or listened to any hidden meanings during this particular section. Lastly, the girl draws a spiral in midair, which transforms into a portal and suckers her inside. Pencil Face appears satisfied to have taken the girl's life by the end of the video. Even though this is most likely a well-executed art project, something about it jogs my memory of another evil creature on YouTube. I'm confident you know who I'm referring to. Number 5. It is possible that this man's job is one of the most stressful jobs in the world. Every day, he must inspect underwater pipes for clogs. Because you can't see anything down there, the only way to examine for clogs is to feel around the outside of the pipe with your hands. The only thing separating his body from a whole system of stinking raw sewage is this red and black diver's outfit. When he takes the ultimate gulp of putrid wastewater, a single rip will flood him with everlasting waves of flesh-eating bacteria. Because I think I see duct tape around the gloves at the 5-minute and 30-second mark, I'm not feeling too optimistic about this mission. He soon finds himself over his head in the muck and fumbling around deep below. Consider how much sharp trash surrounds him. It appears that glass and other trash stay afloat around the open-air sewer. To be honest, I am not convinced that he feels secure enough to do this. Despite the fact that he completes the job successfully, here's the part that gives me the creeps.
No, ya, con eso.
¿Puedes saber cuánta basura hay?
Sí.
y demás?
Ya sabemos
¿Qué
cuánto.
te encontraste exótico allá abajo?
Pues hay nada más, no veo yo abajo, entonces todo estoy tocando. Lo que hay es mucho pez.
He removes his helmet and goes on talking while covered in germ-infested wastewater as if nothing is wrong. I mean, his face is fully showed, and it seems like this is the time to get out of the outfit, not get up around and have a conversation. Number 4. It appears that passengers on a state fair ride hang loosely powerlessly in the air, cannot do anything but wait for the ride to be released as technicians struggle to manually gain control of each of the 3 spinning sections. There isn't much time to take action and every second counts. The ride came to a halt due to an electrical malfunction, which means it could restart at any time and smash everyone to pieces. For the time being, everyone's self-controls are being put to the ultimate test when they hang upside down with their entire weight suspended in mid-air. A single loosened screw or moving part could make them crash through the concrete below. Before lowering the ride, the workers must level the seats so that they are upright. I can only imagine how anxious everyone was, especially the family members following from the outside. Number 3. It seems that these courageous scientists are testing local bat colonies to follow the spread of Ebola in the African Congo. Despite the fact that you'd think they'd want to avoid finding any Ebola traces, that's not the case. They hope to track the infected bats back to the source of the Ebola virus and get rid of it once and for all. It's about 3 in the morning, and they have hours of testing to complete in the middle of the night before they can sleep. They must remain awake and be watchful at all times. It seems that any of these bats could be spread, and all it would take is a single bite or direct fluid transmission to cause the next human outburst. Despite the fact that they use a special medical spray to clean themselves and take other precautions, I can't help but notice they have a lot of exposed skin, especially around the neck. If one of the bats lands there and sinks its teeth into the soil, it could spark another epidemic. As I can know if I'm conducting scientific tests in an Ebola-infected area, you can bet I'm going to cover every square inch. Number 2. Elton Menezes Severo, a YouTuber, is capturing a webcam video when he is interrupted by a phone call. While he is talking, it appears that he is aware of something nearby, however, he is too preoccupied with the conversation to give it much more than a passing thought. A white moon-shaped face takes a secret look in from around the corner as soon as he finishes a telephone conversation. When Elton turns around, it looks over the room for a moment before ducking down and leaping out of sight, revealing some strange body with short arms and legs. Despite the fact that there's a possibility that all of this was edited before you dismiss it as a hoax, remember that they recorded it in 2006 when most webcam videos looked grainy like this. If anything, this was a comparatively high-quality video for its time, especially given that YouTube was only a little more than 2 years old when it was uploaded, so who has an idea what it could have been? Number 1. A tiny wasp hums all around the face of this Costa Rican public official who is in the middle of a press release. The man is engrossed in his speech and doesn't realize it until he accidentally swallows a wasp.
Los debates naturales que hay en una zona tan importante como esta, que sin embargo me la comí.
When a member of the media notices the entire thing, her face changes to one of anxiety as she puts her hand to her mouth in surprise, clearly expecting him to yell. As you can see, the wasp has a small stinger that could cause significant pain to soft tissue in the mouth or gums. I'm surprised he didn't get stung, or if he did, he handled it well. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because I upload a new video every day. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of my other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy.